Hey, welcome back to another module. And in this module, we will talk about some basic email marketing elements that are the foundation of writing a successful and profitable emails. So it's super important, and let's get started. So as you know, so far we have only talked about different ways to collect quality email addresses from opt-in page with a relevant lead magnet, right? We're building a list as a foundation. And starting from this module, we will start to talk about the basic strategies that we can use in our emails and send them to your list in order to make profit, okay? So first I want to talk about timing. It determines how often to send your email, what time to send your email, and what's the time in between each email sent. And there's a subject line. This is super important because this is a gateway to opening your email, okay? And this is the majority of the reasons why some people open your email and why some don't. So drafting a good quality subject line and attention grabbing subject line is super important, and we'll talk more about this in details later. And of course there's a copywriting, again super important because it will affect your click rate. You want to make sure your copy can sell, or well, of course it has to sell, right? That's why you're here. So you can either write a copy that sell or not, right? And later, again, in the later module, we will talk about copywriting as well. Now there's linking. It's basically your CTA. How many links to include in your email and what's linked, right? So this is the basic format of an email address that we sent. And well, we have tested out many different formats, and we find that a simple text email works the best. Well, it kind of depends on your niche, because we're in the affiliate marketing and education niche. So normally a simple text email works the best for us. But if you're running an e-commerce store or actual physical retail store, maybe you want to include, more pictures of your product and using some fancy templates, right, to send promos. So it's kind of niche dependence. So I'm going to show you what works for me, okay? So we have a subject line, some copywriting, and the link that they can click on, and end it with some more copywriting. And in the end, your signature, right? So your subject line and your timing to send the email, these two elements will affect your open rate. And as we know, subject line plays the most important role in open rate. So it's super important. We have to make sure we have a good subject line. And next we have timing. So if you send your email at different time of the day, you may perform differently. And in your list, there is an ideal timing that your people respond the best to your emails. And that timing you have to figure out, unfortunately. You have to figure out by testing your list. So you have to send your email to your list at different time and record at which time you will end up with higher opt-in rate or the highest opt-in rate and click rate. Okay, so you have to be testing. And there's copywriting and your linking. Okay, these two things here, they both affect your click rate. And we want to make sure we have a good copywriting and sufficient amount of links in which they can take action to generate as many clicks as possible. Okay, with more clicks, more likely you will get a sale, right? So let's summarize the 4 elements. As we all know, in order to make a profit from email marketing, we have to have a good open and click rates from the emails in order to make any real revenue. So we talk about these 4 elements that we can optimize. Okay, subject line, timing, it will affect the open rate. Copywriting and linking affect the click rate. So I'll share with you one tip. Let's say you want to send a broadcast. Okay, you send the broadcast at this time, like right now, and you will get some opens, you will get some clicks, right? And normally your autoresponders knows who opened and who have not opened your email, and you can do a filter. Okay, so you can create a temporary group or a temporary list of people who did not open your broadcast email, and then you can target those people who have not opened and send them the same email about, let's say, 2 or 3 hours later. And then guess what? You will get a little bit more opens and clicks, okay, from the second email, and you are sending the exact emails, okay? And second time you send it, you will get a little bit better open and click rate. And again, there are still people who have not opened your email. Filter them out and send the same email the 3rd time to those who have not opened, maybe 2 or 3 hours later. And guess what? You'll get a little bit more open and click. See? So that's some of the strategy I use sometimes in order to squeeze out the highest open and click rate from one broadcast emails. So I'm sure you can also employ that and give it a try. And I think you will get a better open and click rate. Okay? So in next module, we will talk about the email copywriting. So when you're ready, move on to the next module, and I will see you there.